Hi ArborWorks, my name is Eric Cotton. I am the shop foreman here for the company, and I work with Wade Smith, who's the fleet manager and overseeing of the fleet. I'm here real quick, real fast today just to talk about the crews and their responsibility in regards to this chipper, the BC1000. Just the best way that what we want from you or what we expect with your help to go through. I'm going to make it short and sweet and then just be done with it. Real quick, just to give you a perspective on these machines here, a 1970 Cadillac has a 472 big block in it. Huge car, right? That car weighs, according to the specs, 4,648 pounds. This machine right here is 5,000 pounds, okay? And it's only being towed with 2 E-rated tires. That'll give you a perspective of when you're towing, whether with a pickup, with one of our chip trucks, what is pushing you and how much weight is really behind you, and why it's so vital in the mornings to do your walk around, to look at your tires, you know, are your hubs wearing weird, you know, just being observant. So what we want, of course, in the mornings for it is you to pull the dipstick, of course, just like the trucks. You know, check your coolant level. You have an entry area here that you could check the radiator. And of course, we have a reservoir right inside the door that you could check. These are just basic things. Your truck is hooked up, that all your lights are running. Things like that you can get past is your license plate light, something that gets you pulled over in the evening coming home from work. Your blinkers, your hazards, and just doing a complete walk around of the vehicle. One of the biggest things that we want to talk about, though, is the intervals of greasing. If you look in the manual for this, for the owner's manual, it's requiring you every 4 to 5 hours to grease these bearings.
There are 6 grease points on a BC1000, 2 on the front side of the clutch housing, 1 on each main drum bearing, and 1 on each upper feed wheel pivot bearing. Due to their heavy load, these should be greased twice daily, or every 4 to 5 hours of operation as specified by the manual. There are also grease points in the center of each wheel hub, however these should not be used. Wheel bearings are hand-packed in our mechanic shop. Using a grease gun for the hubs may result in extensive brake and hub damage and can be catastrophic in some cases.
If you have other issues, you know, like your dust trap here, you see it full, just unscrew it, knock it out. That's just going to do things to help keep with your air cleaner. I don't expect you to check air pressures, but expect you to be diligent in just looking the way your tires are. How are they burning? Do they look squatty? You can call Wade, you can text Wade, you can put it in a Fleetio to where we can get a mechanic out to you. You know, there's many different ways. Of course, we're at the shop 6:30 in the morning. More than happy. The simple things, pulling your dipstick before you head out to the job. Right here, there's your hydraulic level. It's a dipstick, has a mark, a high and low. These are the things that are going to save you if you're an hour and a half out from, you know, Oakhurst, or you're 4 hours away. These things that just help you get prepared. So the biggest thing is just being diligent for cracks and stuff. One of the other things I'd like to talk about on these is that on these chippers, that this area here is not a storage section. It's not a place to put your pumps or to put your hand tools. This might get towed from another crew the next day, knowing unexpectedly. Yes, should you put it down and check it? Yes. But we don't want to see you storing things in here. But things in the morning to also check for. Of course, you're going to know that it's feeding and you're checking. But real quick, for a safety for your guys, for each other, have it running, activate it. Is your safety switch working? We don't want to have any accidents. We don't want to have people getting hurt. You know, yes, it could be an OSHA issue, but more than that, it's a family issue. It's a life issue. And these are the things that we want you guys to be aware of. Your little things like having your tabs here so it's easy for the driver, even though you do have a backup person to help you and spot you, that those things are there for you just to do your job easier. But I just wanted to talk real fast about just not storing stuff in here. We have had in the past, that basically just came from inexperience at the time, or, you know, as people evolve. We've had tools go through. We've had pumps go through. We've had, you name it, it's went through. And then, of course, the cost of the drum, the bearings, the time down and stuff. But if you could just do your best to put it in your truck and prioritize the way that these tools are utilized, we'll save a lot of safety, have a lot of safety with that. And also, you know, we're going to cut down the damage.
Submitting daily vehicle inspection reports, or DVIRs, is very important in keeping our fleet operational. This includes chippers. Any items that require attention should be noted. Chipper engine hours must also be submitted in the report. This helps us keep track of service intervals. To check the hours on your BC1000, turn the key to the on position, then use the arrow buttons on the display to cycle through the menu until engine hours are displayed.
I want to keep it short and sweet. I want to remind you, you're towing real fast. We talk about crossing the chains over and how the hooks slide up and down. Okay, a lot of guys have pulled out your emergency brake cable. If this comes out, your brakes are going to lock up. And also another thing, if it comes out and it's parked, it's going to kill your battery. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. This is what we're after. Ever have questions, call Wade, and we can get a mechanic to you. But we have all the tools, from communication of texting. We have Fleetio, and of course, anything at the shop live, and of course, go through your general foreman. Thanks for your time. Have a great day and be safe out there. Thank you.